How did Sabermetrics revolutionize baseball reference stats? Imagine a world where baseball players are judged not just by how many home runs they hit or how many runs they drive in, but by a full picture of their overall contribution. That's what Sabermetrics brought to the game. It changed everything about how we look at baseball statistics. Back in the late 1970s, a man named Bill James started asking questions about the old ways of measuring players. He wondered why batting average, home runs, and runs batted in were the main stats used. He realized these numbers only told part of the story. For example, batting average ignores walks and hit by pitches, which also help a player reach base. Sabermetrics aimed to find more accurate ways to measure performance. The word sabermetrics was created in 1980 from the Society for American Baseball Research. James defined it as the search for objective knowledge about baseball. This meant using numbers to understand the game better, instead of just gut feelings or traditional stats. It was a big shift in how people thought about players and teams. Before Sabermetrics, teams mainly relied on instinct and simple stats. Wins and earned run averages for pitchers and batting averages for hitters were the main tools. But these stats had flaws. Wins for pitchers, for example, depend a lot on the team's defense and run support. Sabermetrics introduced new stats like on-base percentage, which measures how often a player reaches base, and slugging percentage, which shows power hitting. Combining these gave us on-base plus slugging, a better way to judge offensive skill. Advanced stats like weighted on-base average, secondary average, and runs created gave even more detail. They helped compare players across different eras and ballparks. BaseballReference.com became the go-to website for these stats, offering a huge database of historical and current player data. It made sabermetric analysis accessible to everyone, from teams to fans. One famous example of sabermetrics in action is the Oakland Athletics. Their general manager Billy Beane used these new stats to find undervalued players. Instead of paying for big-name stars, he focused on base percentage and other advanced metrics. This approach helped the team compete with much larger budgets. It proved that smart use of data could beat traditional methods. Today, teams use sabermetrics to scout players, set lineups, and make decisions. Questions like which pitcher is better or where outfielders should play now have answers based on numbers. This has made the game more strategic and fair. It also allows smaller teams to compete by finding hidden value in overlooked players. From past to present, Sabermetrics created a common language for baseball statistics. It lets us compare players from different decades fairly. It also shows us the full picture of a player's value, including base running and defense, not just hitting. This revolution changed baseball from a game of feelings and tradition to one of data and analysis. It's a way of thinking that continues to shape how the sport is played, managed, and enjoyed.